Wait, they have their lights on?
No. I said you don't see the lights on the
Yeah,
roof.
I know. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, here they come.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Somebody said they thought y'all were looking in some vehicles.
Which one?
I don't know. Which vehicles were you looking at?
Oh, which one did they say?
That they didn't specify. They said y'all were looking in some vehicles and they didn't know what y'all were up to. You have some ID?
I don't think we're up to anything.
ID?
Yeah, we're just walking.
Yeah, that's just the call that I got.
You need my driver's license?
Please.
Well, you're not driving.
Well, can I ask for?
It doesn't, because somebody said that y'all were looking in some vehicles.
Can I ask why?
Somebody said they thought that y'all were looking in vehicles. That makes you a suspicious person, and I'm trying to get some identification.
Suspicious person, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
I'll tell you what, go and take your hands out of your back, face away from me. Put your hands behind your back. Where do y'all want to start from? I'm asking for your identification. You're required to give it under these circumstances.
Are you going to handcuff me, or are you just going to treat me like crap for no reason?
Guess I'm going to handcuff you unless you're going to give me your identification for failure to identify.
Okay, state of Texas, I only have to identify if I've been lawfully arrested.
You're detained right now.
Okay, state of Texas, I only have to identify myself if I've been lawfully arrested. That's 3802.
That's incorrect.
Corporal, you don't want to
detained.
make a mistake.
What's that?
Call your sergeant.
I'm a supervisor.
Okay.
I'm asking for ID because y'all have been called a suspicious person.
Okay.
I have suspicious grounds to detain y'all.
Your body cam is on. Just
My body cam is on.
Tone this down.
I understand that.
We don't have to go this route.
I'm asking
We're
for
just talking at this point.
That's correct.
Just tone it down. Let's just talk this through.
I need some identification.
Okay, I asked you for what reason?
And I've already told you that.
And you're trying to cuff this guy for what?
Because failure to identify.
Okay, that's only if you're under arrest for a crime.
You are detained right now.
For what?
But I'm trying to do that without...
Detained for what, sir?
For what crime?
Suspicious activity. I'm trying to get you
That's not a crime. It's not a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. Those are crimes. Suspicious activity is not a crime, and it's subjective. What you think is suspicious may be perfectly normal to me. So, if you're going to cuff me up, let's go.
Okay.
Don't have me standing here all day because you don't know the law. I haven't broken the law. Okay, you don't get to go into my pocket. Okay, man, oh man. The chief in his office?
Turn around.
Okay, go live, Patrick. Okay, you do not get to go into my wallet and take that out. You don't get to go into my pockets unless you find a weapon.
Come on over here with me.
You really need to get the chief out here.
Hop on in.
I'll be glad to.
Come with me. Face away from me.
What are you doing, dude?
Checking you for weapons.
I don't have any weapons. This is ridiculous.
Where's your ID?
What's that?
Your identification.
Well, I'm not going to tell you that because then you're going to say I gave you permission to get it out of my pocket, which I'm not. Don't go in my pocket. I'm telling you right now.
3802, you only have to identify yourself if you're lawfully arrested.
So, David's
not detained.
5955 deal. Face away from me.
Dude, I don't have any weapons. You just pat me down.
I don't have another set of handcuffs. Face away from me before I have to...
Unbelievable. So David's in cuffs. He says we're suspicious.
You need to get the chief out here. Who you need to get out here.
Jersey Village, guys. Jersey Village, acting out.
Acting out, one detained, 69.
Jersey Village, Texas. This is unreal, dude. We're walking on the sidewalk.
1951, I'm almost there. 6950, you want me to disrupt?
No, continue. Just stay right where you're at. Keep hands right at the
1951, show me out.
This is unreal.
Hang on.
Yeah, you call chief. Tell him you got David down here in handcuffs.
So they got News Now Houston in cuffs because he said we're suspicious walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah. Face away from me. Cuff him.
Oh God, this is ridiculous.
Can you put your phone down, please?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, cuff me.
All right.
Now, your identification, I've asked you several times.
Well, if I'm under arrest, you're gonna take.
You're detained, man.
Okay.
Just relax.
So I'm just detained.
Yeah.
I'm relaxed. I got a watch on.
Can I take it off?
No, just put it above the.
I don't want to scratch it up. You know what I mean?
Just do it as best you can. Don't make it too tight, please.
I'm not trying. Just relax.
7920, what kind of call did we get on the short short?
So what's going on?
Received a report that they were looking inside.
They were looking inside here.
Refusing to identify.
They were refusing to identify.
You said I was detained, not under arrest.
So there's suspects in D&D, is that what you're claiming?
Okay, that's not under arrest.
So,
Subjects of VMB, you're walking down the street, you're looking at a car because it's parked beside the road. That's not a crime.
You must not know what's going on.
well, I'm trying to find out if y'all would want to tell me, but y'all aren't being very
Well,
cooperative.
you just said you don't.
Oh, walking down the sidewalk, it's not a crime.
This isn't.
Looking at a car is not a crime.
If I have suspicious circumstances, I have a right to identify somebody. It's illegal not to.
No, you do not. 3802, pull it out, look it up. 3802, you only have to identify if you've been lawfully arrested. You're gonna go digging in my pockets, take my wallet out, and get, oh, that's bullshit.
Won't tell me what's going on.
We're walking down the sidewalk. You came up to us real aggressive, and you went into his pockets. He's not under arrest.
Yeah, after
You
I've
said-
asked for his ID.
You don't get to go into my pocket and take my ID out of my wallet. Get the chief out here.
She's already been by her.
7920, is this
Okay.
a call that we had two males looking in vehicles? Correct.
Did you see us looking in vehicles, Corporal?
Clear.
Better check with your complainant.
Received, thank you.
So.
We didn't get near any
I
vehicles.
still haven't got his
Okay,
ID.
Well, I told you not to open the car, that's why.
Well, you have to identify yourself.
Well, that's if you're under arrest, 3802. You only have to identify if you're a witness to a crime or you're under arrest. That's Texas. And again, he never said.
Don't worry, I'm going to get you some remedial courses in 3802. I'm going to arrange that for you.
The chief is going to talk to you about this afterwards, and he's going to make you have some training first.
Y'all live here in JD?
What's that?
Y'all live here in JD? Y'all are residents?
Well, again, we walk down the sidewalk, we're waiting to link up with a friend. And then, I don't.
And are y'all soliciting or anything like that?
No.
I told you, we're walking down the sidewalk.
Okay.
Why do I get somebody saying that y'all are looking at vehicles?
It's not a crime to look at a vehicle.
I don't know who said what.
And I don't even know what they've said we've done, but it's not a crime to look at a vehicle.
With suspicious activity of burglary of vehicles.
Okay,
Those two go hand in
So
hand.
tell me this one. If you are,
Can we get him identified? What's your last name?
what's that?
Your name.
Okay, I'm talking to the sergeant. Sergeant, if you see a nice car like
Okay. I'm gonna call the DA's office for failure to identify.
if you see a nice
Call him.
van and you're looking at it,
Call them.
would you not be curious to look at a car that's right on the sidewalk?
I cannot believe you guys don't know this.
You understand that's arrestable?
It's not
I'm
arrestable.
trying to make this real simple.
I'm
make
trying to
this
help
a
you.
lot harder
I'm
than-
trying to help you. I can quote you 3802 word for word.
Scenario.
Okay, so what were
I'm
y'all
just giving
doing?
you
Exactly. I'm just
A person commits an offense if he has been lawfully arrested and fails to provide his name and
I don't know what's
address.
going on unless I ask questions. What if someone's trying to break into your car? Would you want me to find out?
I
who
didn't
they are,
stop
what
you
they're
from
doing?
asking questions, but you look what you've done. Look at what you've
No,
done.
this is where you brought us because I didn't try to do this.
I didn't bring you
I
here.
just simply asked for
All
your
I did was walk down a public
because I
street.
had a lawful reason to ask for your
All right,
ID.
all right.
because
I'm done
of
talking to
suspicious
you. I'm done talking to you
circumstances.
Your guy rolls up on us and wants to.
because you don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you got those stripes, but you are clueless about what you're doing.
So you want to take these cuffs off?
Calling the
Please?
DA for failure to identify them both.
That's only if you're under arrest.
Oh, come on. Who's that sergeant? What's that sergeant's name? Limerick? Is that his name? Limerick?
Take these cuffs off.
Unbelievable.
sit tight until we know what's going on.
Unbelievable that you guys are this dumb about 3802. Have you not had your continuing training?
We'll figure out exactly where, exactly who the person is.
So tell him what's going on,
Unbelievable.
David.
Unbelievable. Are you live?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I'm sitting in the back of a Jersey Village, Texas police car because I had a police officer. I wouldn't give up my ID.
He's on the phone with the DA.
He's calling the DA now trying to get charges on Patrick for failure to ID. Unbelievable. And the chief of police drove by and didn't stop.
Yeah,
He's letting this happen.
I've never met him. Is that the older gentleman?
Yeah, I know who he
I've
is.
never met him.
I've got his business card in my car. He gave me a tour of the station, the back of the station, showed me his patrol car, the computers, everything.
Did they do anything besides look?
No!
Can you get these cuffs off?
It's not against the law to look at a car.
Get these cuffs off.
What's that?
And that officer went into my pocket, took my wallet out, took my ID out of the wallet. That's not a Terry frisk. That's not a Terry frisk.
Not.
You don't get to do that unless I've been arrested.
Well, hang on.
Hang on my ass. I'm sitting here in the back of a police car in handcuffs.
Sir. I don't know.
I just told you what happened.
That's what you tell me. I don't know. I got to figure out what's going on exactly.
So you're going to back the liar?
I don't know.
That's what you're doing. You're backing the liar. That's why we have a supervisor here to straighten this stuff out. That's what you're supposed to do.
Can you get these cuffs off me, man? They're really starting to hurt my wrist.
Unbelievable.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Call the chief. Call the chief. Tell him David's sitting in the back of the patrol car in handcuffs. How do you guys not know 3802 when you're going to arrest somebody for it?
Don't drop them,
The
please.
PC was just a report of them looking in vehicles, not them.
Not even looking in vehicles or walking down the street. We look at a car and that's a crime?
PC
Unbelievable.
reported them looking in vehicles. Is that
Okay.
going to be sufficient for the filter ID?
And we talked to you.
Even that's not sufficient for failure to ID. 3802 says lawfully arrested.
What? All I had was a report of somebody saying
Unbelievable.
looking in
It's just an
vehicles,
investigative detention.
and
Tell
it was
us-
a-
Unbelievable.
investigative detention.
Can you take the cuff
Unbelievable. It doesn't even qualify for investigative detention. You guys are stupid.
Okay.
Stupid.
It is a C, failure to identify.
off? If you've been lawfully arrested.
Yes. So we can in Stanford.
Guys, before this gets out of hand, can we-
It's already out of hand. You've
can you
deprived
tell
me
what-
of my
what
freedom.
exactly is going on?
We're walking down the street.
Your guy rolled
But
up
do y'all
on
live
us.
here? What are y'all doing here?
We're walking down a public street. It doesn't matter what we're doing, as long as we're not breaking the law.
Sure. All right. Okay. All right. So it is a Class C.
It is not.
And that you all can be arrested for the Class C if I choose to do
If
so.
you have an initial
That's
charge,
from the
just like
district- that's from
resisting
the district-
arrest.
district
Just
attorney's
like
office.
resisting arrest. You
The
can't just
district
arrest
attorney's
someone for
office.
resisting
I had-
arrest.
All right, charge me.
I had
Charge
reasonable-
me.
There has
Charge
to
me.
be an initial
Charge me.
I had reasonable
Charge me.
suspicion.
These cuffs off?
Charge me.
I can.
Charge me.
Step over here.
Unbelievable. Do you not have the penal codes with you? Do you not have the
I
statute?
just called an attorney, the district attorney's office.
Unbelievable.
The reasonable suspicion is a lawful reason to detain and identify.
Not arrest somebody.
I take detain.
Not
The
arrested, you're
detain.
detained.
Detain. Detain. Look up the statute. 3802. Lawfully arrested is the only time you are required to identify yourself in
That's what
Texas.
it says. It's in the penal code. That's the law. What do you have to say about that?
I've already explained.
So-
You're reasonable. This is a reasonable detention and have a right to
Okay.
identify.
Okay, so you have a right to ask, not identify.
No, I have a right to identify, which means I can.
What
If
penal
I
code is that?
do that, I take you out to the jail and APHIS you to get you identified.
Okay, you can APHIS us that you're going to have to let us go because you don't have a charge.
No,
Like,
Class C, failure to identify.
That's if
you've already robbed me of my identification. You get into my wallet. You stole my driver's license out of my
Took
wallet.
his driver's license.
You stole
what
it.
I did.
He's
You
not
stole
under
it.
Arrest. You said
You
just
stole
said
it.
Detained, not under arrest. You can't go through
A
someone's
Terry
pocket
frisk doesn't let you go into somebody's pocket
unless they're arrested.
unless there's a weapon.
Tell you what, watch your knees.
Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead.
Arrest for Class C.
He said you're under arrest. I got your bond.
Okay, guys, we're live here with News Now Houston,
They're arresting us for failure to ID in Jersey Village, Texas.
Jersey Village, Texas.
Come on, guys, get on the phone.
We need help getting out of jail, guys.
Jersey Village, Texas.
We don't do anonymous reportings, so hop out. You're getting uncuffed.
Oh, so
Oh,
now
I'm
under arrest.
unarrested?
You're undetained.
He just told me I was arrested.
No, I told you were detained.
You
I
told
that
us
several
we're in the
times.
car. You're taking us to jail for a Class C.
No, we don't have a. It was an anonymous.
Unbelievable.
Caller. So we don't do that.
These cuffs?
Yes, sir. Can you give me your arm this way? Thank you.
Before I'm done, you guys will have extensive knowledge of 3802. This is bullshit.
Yes, sir. I understand.
No, you don't understand yet.
I understand.
No,
didn't
you
give
don't
a
understand
fictitious-
yet. You don't.
You didn't give a fictitious
No,
identification.
no.
You gave no identification.
I gave no identification. Can I have my driver's license back, please? The one you stole out of my pocket? Now you don't even know what you
This is
did
your
with it?
driver's license, sir. I'm sorry about that.
I- All right, I'm headed to the
So-
station.
sorry for the delay to your interruption to your day.
Oh, not as sorry as you will be.
Yes, sir.
Patrick, let's go. Let's go see the chief. We'll start with the chief, and we'll go from there.
How do you say your name, sir?
Zatzkin?
Zatzkin?
Yes, sir.
So we're not arrested. We're not under arrest.
You are no longer detained.
No longer detained.
You've been detained. You're free to go.
How many times did you say you were under arrest?
I didn't say you were arrested.
You were calling the DA.
You did say he was under arrest. You said he was under arrest for Class C misdemeanor failure to ID.
So why did you
That's
go
what
in
you
his pants
said.
pockets?
To get his ID.
And did he say you
Who
can't?
told you that? Who told you could do that? Where does that come from? That's not a Terry frisk. Terry frisk doesn't let you go in my pockets unless there's a weapon. You don't get to go in my wallet.
We'll see you in court. We'll see you in
All
court.
right, I'll take care.
We'll see you in court.
Come on, let's go see the chief. Let's just go see the chief. Unbelievable. You can't even walk down a street in Jersey Village.